Well, they did. They indicted Gary Jackson, Bill Matthews, and the general counsel, Andy, and two other people over completely bullshit charges. And I'll give you examples, right? And they said, hey, we're not really interested in you. Just give us something on Eric Prince. So the political whipping boy, the political persecution just continued. So they indicted Gary and Bill, for example, on weapons charges, right? So in 2004, the King of Jordan had visited Blackwater, hosted by the CIA, because the U.S. was giving Jordan a big training facility, and he wanted to come and see what Blackwater was like. A few days before, guys from the agency called and say, hey, we kind of goofed it. We don't have a gift for the king. We need a gift. We're like, well, what does he like? He likes guns. Okay, we can do that. We provided him a kind of a custom-tuned semi-auto M4, 12-gauge shotgun, and a Glock. Right? Not exotic, not full auto. We gave it to him. The Secret Service took the boxes, thank you, put them in the U.S. Secret Service vehicles. They left the property. Like 6 months later, the ATF is doing an audit. They're going through the books. They say, what's this? Oh, the King of Jordan was here, and we transferred those to him. They goes, yeah, don't do it this way next time. Do it this way. No fine, no drama, nothing. Fast forward to 2007. They indicted us over that. They considered that a straw purchase, like they were giving weapons to a drug dealer. So the same ATF that said, that's an administrative error, don't do the paperwork this way for a transfer, do it this way. When it's politicized, they made it that way. So another one, the agency, right? The agency wanted to, the agency had done away with their paramilitary training as part of their case officer program years before, and they wanted weapons quals for all these students going through the pipeline. And they came to us and said, we want you to do this. They said, okay, fine, give us a contract. Great. We got all the semi-auto guns. No, it has to be full auto. They have to be able to shoot a full auto M4 and AK. Like, that's dumb. You don't really need to do that. Yes, they have to. Fine, make it happen. Give us the contract. No. Figure it out, make it happen. So we made a donation, right? We already had one law enforcement organization that had permanent residence on the compound. The Virginia Beach Police Department leased an entire building from us in used ranges. So we made a donation to the Sheriff's Department, okay? Because a private organization can't buy 25 AKs or M4s. You can buy 4, but not 25. Or you can buy 2 samples of each. So the Camden Sheriff's Department stored those guns on the premises, knowing that they were there for the police to use, but also these federal government employees to use from time to time when they needed it. They would never leave the premises only for that purpose. The former Inspector General of the Pentagon signed off on it. The county attorney signed off on it. Everybody's good. Nope. Straw purchase for illegal weapons. That's the kind of stupid shit that they indicted those guys for, which they had to finally grind through. And so millions of dollars later in their legal defense, when the clowns at the DOJ finally realized that I was a knock, I'd had all kinds of authorities from the agency for this program talked about in the last chapter of my book. And the only reason I'm willing to talk about it is because those assholes already leaked my name. They when Panetta briefed me by name to Congress, right? When the agency is briefing special programs, they're supposed to use code names to protect confidentiality. But he briefed me in true name, and within hours of him doing that, the New York Times and the Washington Post were calling me for comment.